I want to start off by the best players I've ever had and the only ones I've ever had. So I guess that I guess that means something. Second of all, Dylan, I want you to check the journal, and there should be a new tab called Summons, and you should find your Steel Defender in there. Let me know if that's true.
Where?
On the very top side of the chat, there is the third tab is the journal, and there's like a subfolder with the summons.
I thought you said the soup folder.
Push to talk. If you said something.
I'm just telling him where to find it.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, can you drag it out and place it on the map?
Perfect. Oh, yeah,
Perfect.
there it is.
Now try to move it, and do you see its HP and its AC?
Yes.
Cool. Now if you click the Steel Defender from the Journal tab, it should open the sheet for it. And it is already fully configured. But if your modifier or if your proficiency changes, you'll have to manually adjust those for the Steel Defender.
All right, thank you.
And now we officially begin. As with the usual recap, it was early morning in Bryn Shander when everyone woke up, did their daily routines, and started discussing what to do for the day. But Sheriff Markham interrupted the conversation, tasking you guys to go to Lonelywood and find out why Speaker Huddle hadn't responded to the Speaker Council meeting. Wasting no time, everyone grabbed their sleds and kind of modified it to fit Rudy, and everyone got to Lonelywood in no time. Arriving there, though, there was something strange, and it was that there was no movement, no sound. Everything was awfully quiet, and soon realized that the town was completely abandoned. Not a single soul was at sight. After a little bit of investigating around, a couple of things were found. First, there was a lot of crampon markings on the main dock, and later on discovered that some of the snow around the docks were also littered by residual of chardoline. The group also decided to investigate underneath the lake and got to the deepest part of this that is close to Targus, and there you guys found Torga's body with a message carved on her skin saying keep out or stay out. Returning to Lonelywood, everyone decided to investigate house per house to see if everything had occurred, but Martok found on the very last northern house an old man abandoned and alone who told that there were recent disappearances at night, and then suddenly everyone just seemed to leave without saying anything. Everyone then started planning what to do next, and with night approaching, it seems like it's decided that you guys are gonna set a trap for anything that happens tonight.
Hmm. And was the man's name Owain and his son was Willem or William?
William was the son's name,
Thank you.
and the guy's name was
Owain. You cut and pasted it. I got both of them.
I did, didn't I? Yeah, Owain.
Yeah. Well, what is the likelihood that this, whatever it is that makes people disappear, will appear tonight, do you think?
Are you
No.
asking Owain?
Oh no, the general in the party, if anyone's able to discern what kind of thing are taking these people.
Well, how
Right.
long ago did he say that the rest of the people disappeared?
At first, people disappeared at night if they wandered alone. But then suddenly everyone just decided to leave.
Hmm.
But like, how long ago was that?
A day or two.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Then I'd say I'd be fairly confident with that whatever's causing them to disappear would come for the last one.
Oh yeah, I bet it's hungry too. Even
So who's gonna dress up like an old man then?
We could have that. I guess I could alter self to look like an old man.
we can make my little steel defender look like an old man. Dress him up. That kind of gets away from like that moral dilemma.
Yeah, of using the man as bait. Yeah, it does. How long would it take to get a jacket on him or some blankets? And...
I mean, we could probably just have to just raid one of these houses for some clothes that would fit it. So probably not long.
Oh, when you don't happen to have any spare clothes, we can borrow.
My son's room is in the very back. You
Hey.
can use anything you need.
Huh, maybe we can find some clues. That's the most most helpful thing you've said all day, I would say. Let's
I haven't talked. So yeah.
let's go in and
Going
see what we can
there,
find
it
here.
is. The house is very small, as you could tell from the map. Let me get you there again. And it also looks not so well kept. There are some cracks on the ceiling that let through some snow, and there are barely any commodities. Some tables and the sleeping bags are laid on the floor, and you see an elk head hung on the wall as a trophy. But other than that, doesn't look like this room has much.
Does the elk head speak?
It appears
Good
to be
guess.
completely inanimate.
So we can't cast Speak with Dead on it.
I don't think you can speak with a head.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess in our game though, y'all talk to a fucking head with speak with Ted.
Yeah.
But I guess it's your game. That's why I didn't want to say anything.
Can
Did we?
Yes, in the wizard's tower.
I think it's only the mouth needs to be able to move. But yeah,
I think. I don't know.
I mean, it's
doesn't-
an animal's head anyway.
Need to speak with animals first, and then the ritual that cast Speak with Dead on it. And it might say like moo or I don't know what.
Seems like a lot of hoops to jump through.
Yeah, all we get is I miss grass.
Freaking, I remember
Stop
Dylan,
eating me.
like, your group carried around a severed head to ask it questions once a week for a while.
I mean, yeah. It's not a good look when you say it like that.
It doesn't sound good when you say it out loud, that's for sure.
So searching through the room, are there any clues in here?
Not even gonna make you roll. Your passive investigation is enough to tell you that this room barely has anything. The most valuable thing that you can find is maybe a skinning knife.
Okay.
Are we just looking for some clothes?
Yeah,
though?
we are.
Oh yeah, you can find some spare clothes and coats.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, so now we can just dress up the Steel Defender like the old man and have it look like, I don't know, like a snack cruise in the streets.
You can crank his joints to make him. Oh, by the way, what I used was a default token that I found. If you have anything you want me to use, I can change it.
All right, yeah.
Nice. And we are we setting up the camp outside in the snow? How are we supposed to last the night?
I'm gonna put up my tiny hut.
Oh wow. What's that?
The Liamon's tiny hut. It's let me find
No, it was more of an in-character thing. What is the
Oh yeah. You've
He
slept in
already
it
used
before.
it.
have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the black cabin.
Huh. I must be forgetful at my old age.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, my dome of force that should keep us well, comfortable, and warm throughout the whole night.
Hmm. And should we put it up on the forest side or on the street side that leads into town? Like
Just-
here or here or
I'm not sure. I suppose if we were going to confront, if it's a creature that we're confronting, it'd be advantageous to have somewhere to like quickly run back to.
what you're trying to say with that is in front of the house, right? Or did I think that didn't. Let's pick a location, Max. One that makes most sense.
All right. Yeah, so we're going to be laying a trap. Where are we laying the trap? Because I'd probably say just like 30, 60 feet from wherever that is.
Ah, okay. So somewhere around there, out in the by the sea, we'll have a clear view of the path up till the house as well as to the house from there.
Sounds perfect to me.
The tiny hut can be seen, yeah?
It's I can make it opaque in whatever color I want. So if I want to like blend into the snow, I can just make it white.
Oh, okay.
It's like a one-way mirror, right? We can see out, but no one can see in.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Welcome, Ray.
Hey, sorry I was late. I was doing driving practice. My test is tomorrow morning.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, I
Good luck on
get to
that.
put that in. Yeah, it's my like fourth time doing.
I'm sure you get it. The fourth is the charm, am I right?
Yeah.
Do you have the moose test?
No. The what?
The moose test. That's what we're having. everyone does a moose test.
Thankfully, there's no mooses.
Okay,
Moose.
where are you guys setting
where-
up the trap?
Yeah, where's the hut? I
It's
can't remember. I thought it was down
top
here or
one.
something.
This is the area. This is the hut. This is the main entrance. And
Oh, I see.
maybe from here we can see the path down here and into here.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're setting up your steel defender, dressing it with the spare clothes that you found on this abandoned room. It looks pretty convincing if you put it up on a chair. But definitely enough to call attention of something that roams around. And now the steel defender doesn't need to sleep. Okay, that's good. With this night falls, and what is everyone doing during the hours of no activity? You guys are standing guard or just letting the steel defender do the watch?
I'm making spare parts for my steel defender.
Okay. Do you have metal components, materials?
I do not. That's a good point.
You want some metal pieces?
I would fucking love some.
All right, I'll give you whatever you need. I've got pounds of metal sheets.
Just a
Yep.
couple.
We got 20 pounds of metal sheets.
God damn.
That
I'm
should be more than
impressed.
enough.
I don't think I have anything.
We were
Hmm.
gonna take a rest as well throughout the night and take watches. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well since we're just camping out.
So
If it gets interrupted, oh well. Yeah. Who wants to go first watch?
I can take first because I'm half blind
Okay.
anyways.
Hell yeah. So we need what?
Are you-
4?
Yep.
Are you using anything to light up your watch or just standing in the dark?
Well, I can also make the inside of the hut lit as much as I want.
The inside, but the exterior would be completely dark.
I guess that's fair.
I got a solution for
who
that.
does-
I got a solution for it. Let's. I'm gonna hand the steel defender a stick, and then I'm gonna cast light on the stick as it walks around with a torch-looking thing.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
The steel defender looks surprisingly jolly about that.
It lasts an hour, yes?
Yeah, so I'm gonna recast it in my shift. My shift is 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours. Yeah. Okay. So
You do
recast
1
it out.
hour, go out, recast it, and then come back.
I
come
can
back
cast
in.
from inside. Yeah. Inside out. Or I can.
Magic can't cross the barrier.
Okay, I have to go out and then cast it and then come back in.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't cast things from inside. I can't cast like minor illusion on it.
You could stick like your hand through the wall and cast it.
That's what we did before, I think, wasn't it?
That's yeah.
We like reached in or something.
Yeah, I can't exit it or cast through it, like, period. That just doesn't work for me. But that's because I can't leave.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. It is somatic material. Will you
Why
allow
don't we
me
just
to?
give it a torch?
Huh? Oh yeah, we
Why
can
don't
just
we
give it. Yeah, we give it a torch. We can do it.
It's yeah.
No, I wanted. What I wanted to do is stick my hand through the thing at the bottom and do a little whatever the somatic material is, and I want to continuously make the steel defender seem like it's saying, "Willem, where are you? Willem, hello."
A minor illusion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have heard the old man enough times to replicate his voice.
Doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be.
Just
No,
to
but-
attract attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
Okay.
And I guess the old man is sleeping in the hut too.
That's a one.
The old man. Okay. And your respective perception.
I can't take my passive, yeah.
I mean, if he's
Oh.
lower than. Okay. Yeah, during your watch, you make the steel defender emit this sound that calls for William, and there's a light up stick. So you think that if this something is around, we would be definitely attracted to this. But during your watch, you see or hear nothing suspicious or out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Who are you waking up next?
Waking up Bo. Oh. Get up. It's your time.
And I'm gonna say, who's Bo?
Oh, shit. Rudis.
And I will go up and start. I will begin my watch. Just pursue the area. Just take little laps, not to get too far from the group, but just to make sure no one's coming within probably a few hundred yards of us. And if they are, I want to know about it.
Right. Roll me a d4 and perception.
I'll see what I can do. Hell yeah. All right. Cord, I ask that you bless my eyes today.
Not so blessed.
Start cat, all right?
Were you not aware that the defender had the thing? You just woke up and thought you had dark vision.
I still
The-
can't see, but
Oh,
The
the
cold and the darkness of night combined kind of make your senses a little colder, as your patrol helps you cover more area and be more aware of what's happening around, but that doesn't appear to be happening much. Sometimes you pass by the steel defender and it is still perfectly still with the clothes on it, but your watch finishes without any events.
okay. We'll go. I'd wake up Rain.
Okay, I will cast. Well, thank you for waking me out of my nice dream, and then I'll try and cast my eyes to the shore and to the forests, like alternating. I'll just walk
Okay.
around like here.
Roll me your d4 and your perception.
Okay. Mm-mm.
As you gaze into the
17.
woods and into the lake, it is quieter than it is uncomfortably quiet, and you can kind of actually let me roll for this. Where is it? Okay. You start hearing kind of like the snow being pressed against the ground in sets of 4.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
from where? The forest?
They appear to be approaching from this side.
I'll call it. Oh, like, who's there, or who goes there, or something like that.
You hear no response. You stop
Okay,
hearing these steps, but you do not see anyone yet.
I want to draw my sword, and I'm solo on the watch, am I? Or is it just you didn't take or I didn't take your place? You're just waking up with me.
No, I
Oh.
thought the plan was basically everyone was taking a watch.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll then
Martok woke me
I'll
up,
wake you up
but-
then.
Okay. I will join you immediately. I'll ask what's going on.
I thought I heard a horse or something, maybe a wolf. But I'm
All right.
not going to take any chances, so I gesture to where the sound came from. Over here.
I'll be as quiet as I can, but stealth has never been my strong suit. Lead the way.
I can't see anything, so if you're
Did you wake up
I'm-
everyone or just Brutus?
You know
ain't
that we're
that
blind
out.
as Goliaths, right? Right? We can't
Yeah,
see
I know, I know.
shit.
I know, I was saying, like, don't rely on me to see it, like, I can hear it, but
Should we wake the others?
mm, mm, not yet. If it might be just an animal, I think, but just having one other person up. I trust you weren't in too deep of a slumber, so
I don't ever really sleep much. Relax.
well, I'm Rain is content with like not raising the alarm yet, but at least to wait, yeah.
Like we're just being cautious right now. We're not investigating.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's loads of like elk or something or whatever, or like, you know.
Fair point.
Okay, as you guys join together and start walking down the shore of the lake, both roll me perception.
Ooh, nice.
Not 20. Yeah.
Roll it on
Ooh,
here. 'Cause
Yes,
I turned
yes,
off the
yes.
3D die.
Nice one, Ray.
Ah! The row boy, strike again.
You Well, since Brutus doesn't have night vision, I would take the disadvantage roll. But Rain, you see two pair of footsteps. The boots appear to be smaller than normal. But there was definitely somebody walking around here.
Okay, now I'll go back and other people. Tell them
As
this.
you are walking back, you're surprised by a net that launches from the woods and tries to fall upon you as there's a shot directed to Brutus. So, for the net, I need Rain for make me a dex save. And for the bolt shot, I will roll it and see how it works.
Ooh, 7.
Oh, it's a javelin actually.
So it's not a dex save.
The javelin flies right in front of you. You can hear it, the cut in the wind, and just, but it misses. And you see Rain is now being restrained by a net that fell upon you. As I need you
So-
both to roll initiative.
Would a 10 have let him pass with my aura being near him?
Oh, RF protection. Yeah.
Well, is that a D4? Or I just got 3?
It's just a +3 that you would have got to your save.
It's still not enough.
Okay.
You need to pull the tokens out for us to put it in the initiative on the tokens.
Or we can actually. Oh, never
You're
mind.
so
I was gonna say we can drag our own tokens out.
Ah, yeah, we could.
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm keeping my roll though. Okay, I'm rolling, and we can adjust our initiatives ourselves. Unnoticed, so I'm
okay.
changing mine to 17 because that's what I rolled.
Mark it. And click.
I'm gonna get us to a generic map. So Martok and Max are not yet present.
The last time I went, rain wake me up. I'll tell you that. Just kidding.
Don't know how to drag your tokens out from the journal, or whatever it's called.
Nope.
Third tab, journal. Find your own name, drag it to the map, and then mark the token, and then click initiative.
Ah, okay. Mine has. Oh,
Are we waiting for a different map?
oh,
We're doing it
true.
on this one.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I get. Sorry, what was my initiative roll? 16. Ignore that. It should be 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll change it.
Oh, we can change it ourselves. Oh,
I guess
didn't
so,
know
yeah.
that. Huh, very nice.
Would I be allowed to use my arcane recovery here, since that's on a short rest?
Is on a short rest, then
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Aha.
Some of you are not yet on the scene, so if you do not see anything, that's why.
Mhm.
But well, Rain would be able to see them, but not Brutus.
So I can't see shit at all.
No.
Doesn't the Steel Defender still have a torch, or no?
It goes out in how much time is it?
I don't know what the hours is per torch, unfortunately.
A torch. Oh, it burns for 1 hour. That's, I thought it was gonna be longer than that.
Oh well.
There you have it. A, B, C, D. Here they are. And you're right, the Steel Defender would be around, but I would say it's just off the map. Can the Defender react for itself, or you have to command it mentally?
I believe you can command it as a bonus action, or you can give it a general command.
Yep.
Okay. So you both have your initiatives. Yours is 17.
16, I think. Or
I
his.
don't
Yeah.
see the initiative of whatever you have because I'm on a different map now. So just
Yeah.
let me know
Yeah.
when my turn pops up.
I am my thing reset as well. My HP, temp HP. I'll just roll and then change it. Okay.
Oh wow, pressing Z just opens up a token. Does that show it to you guys too?
Doesn't work for me.
Good.
Oh yeah, it does. Whatever you selected.
My token changed. Bastard. Whatever. They fucked
No,
with
no,
the
your
wrong
token
people,
isn't
man.
here at
That's
all.
I'm gonna say. That's because I can't see shit. I couldn't see my
I see.
fucking breath.
I see your token.
Yeah.
Can you see your token?
Can't select it to roll initiative because it can't.
Oh,
It's pitch black for me as well. I can't see shit
Really?
without dark vision.
Oh, hold on. Let me give you.
I will roll my initiative now.
I also can't see.
Well, you have dark
Some
And I
vision.
have
you
dark
are not in the
vision.
scene yet.
It needs to be set up manually, though. I think. Dylan, I think the DM have to give you the 60 foot dark vision or something.
Do you see now, Brutus? Your token, at least.
Oh no, I could see my token. Yeah,
Ah.
I'm in a pitch black void.
Some of you are not yet unseen, have not been waken up yet. So when you are wake up and come aid your friends, I'll add you.
Okay.
But as
So
for
who is
now,
awake? Just us. Okay.
just the two of you. That was a
Just the
surprise
two
round,
of
so
us.
it is the turn of this one up here that is gonna come down on you, Rain, who you are by the way restrained.
Oh, so it wasn't enough to pass. Okay.
Yep. So he's gonna attack you with a war pick. 822.
I'll use shield
All right.
to block that. Yeah.
Your AC is 17.
19, so that's
19.
20, whatever. Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, in this net, you just create your barrier to deflect the attack, giving Brutus some opportunity to react to this. You do not know who's attacking, but you know by the clashing of weapons that you're under attack.
So is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Do you mind story?
But I can see what they are, no?
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, I'll just shout. I'll shout out. Oh no, it's not my turn. Fuck. Yeah.
I
Oh, you can still talk.
Oh, then I'll just shout out that it's Duergar.
Okay, I will summon, well, not summon anything, channel divinity to make my war pick special. So I will get a light. I'm gonna light up like the 4th of July. Bastards know where I'm at.
That gives you how much again?
I'll send it to the thing.
Is it 20 and 20?
Yeah, it should be 20 and 20. All right, and now that I can see, I'm gonna charge up here, get in between these two with my bonus action. Because I know we're about to go to bed and I'm feeling a little crazy, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
There's the hut, by the way.
Where?
I'm not in the hut. Oh,
I
my
just made a little half circle.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
On the black map for me.
Why can't you
Over
see
here.
it? Martin?
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Go
Yeah,
to
thank you.
games.
You use your bonus action on lighting up your weapon. Yes?
That's a whole action to do. Otherwise, I'd be fucking this dude up right now.
Oh, okay. So the bonus action is the Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
I see. And that's your turn, yeah?
That is my turn.
Okay, Rain. It comes now to you. You're
The
under a
restraint
net
is-
steel attack, but you have to use your action to get free.
Well, what restrained is when moving to 0, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you can attack. You just have to.
I think you can attack the net as well, can't
Yeah.
you? With a slashing weapon. Maybe. I've
I
only
would like to
piercing
do
now.
that, yeah, you can try to destroy it.
Will my rapier?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go to cut it and you pierce right through the hole.
Okay, I'll try and attack the net then. So yeah, 23 and then
Wow.
8. I mean, rapiers can cope.
Yeah.
And then with the other part of that action, I'm gonna move out of the net or whatever. So I don't know how I remove that, but and I'm gonna attack this dude.
Okay.
But you can't. You just use your action to attack the net.
No, but I got
That's
2. I got
Oh,
2.
you get 2. Yeah, we're fucking level 6, baby. Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, 12.
Oh.
You slash this guy for 12 damage and cut into his chest, but it is still given a fight.
Okay, I'll action surge.
I don't
And
think
then
he
I
wants
want
give
to.
a fight anymore.
Yeah, I want to attack this guy again. So there's, I mean,
Wow.
Hits.
there's, yeah, and then 15 damage.
Ooh, he looks almost done.
Okay, I'm gonna try strike him down. 17 and then 9.
And he's dead.
Okay. Okay, I'll cut that guy up, and then I'm gonna use the last one movement to move over there.
Okay.
Engage the other guy. I'm gonna call out to Brutus and tell him there's another Dwergar To
Yeah, I
his
just noticed
right.
that one.
Okay,
I
yeah.
see him now. On the outskirts of my light.
Yeah.
And ending your turn brings us now to this Dergar that looks dressed in robes and is not wielding any weapons. And it starts waving its hands as you see an kind of misty snow fall upon you, and it is trying to kind of get into your minds as you hear the Durgar say, "You want to lay down your weapons and slowly walk into the water to take a cold bath," as you're being affected by a mass suggestion. So I need you to make me a
I think it's wisdom.
Jesus
creature,
Christ.
a manners, where does it say it?
I can just pull up the
saving
normal
throw.
suggestion in my one. Should be the same. So.
Are they the same?
A wisdom save, yeah.
All right, I rolled a 13.
Plus
with
3.
my
Oh yeah, you have
aura.
to break.
No,
Plus-
with my aura.
Wow.
19 with the aura.
Brutus, you feel compelled to drop
walk
everything
this
you
much,
have
yeah.
and go for a early morning bath at the lake, but rain passes.
Okay,
When you drop your weapon, does it stop glowing?
probably.
How would you know?
Says you can end this effect on your turn if you are no longer holding or carrying this weapon, or if you fall unconscious. It ends.
So how would you know where the lake is?
Fuck if I know, man. I guess I'm just gonna wander. I'll find it eventually.
And with its bonus action, you see it shrinks to a. Oh, I cannot actually change the token size. That is miserable. But okay, it shrinks to a very tiny small size. You can still see it, but it is now a very small Durgar.
This one or the road one?
The one with the robes.
Okay.
So they yelled when combat started. Have we heard any of this?
Has any one of you told the group to wake up?
Well, I called out that there was Dwargar, but I didn't. I don't know if they
Yeah,
heard
because
that
that's
or
what I
not.
remember. It's like when combat started, it's Duragar!
Well, yeah, I would say that's enough to wake up. So this brings us to. Oh, okay, you guys can roll your initiatives.
I can't select my token.
It's because he's not in the scene, Dufus.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'll
I'll
drag
drag you.
in to here. And thank you. And mine apply the previous 8/14 to me.
Should not have the night vision.
Yeah. Just
Mm-hmm.
I know what my first action is anyway, so it's fine.
So that was 10 and 20. Okay. But it is this Dirger's turn now. As he's gonna take an action to go invisible.
Oh, I thought it was the same one. I was like, why would they go tiny and then go invisible? They're just trying out all the
And-
effects. Like,
Stab you in the
This
ankle.
brings us to Martog, who is woken up by Durgar yells.
No, 8/14. I'm last.
8:14?
Yeah.
It says 2014 for me.
Yeah. But I wasn't able to change it from my previous roll. That was before the when I dragged out the token. So 8/14 from before is what I had. So
8:14. So Brutus, is your go again.
Drop my stuff and just go charging off into nothing. And that's my turn.
Isn't save at the end of each of your turns? Or new saving throw? Or am I
No,
wrong?
you have to complete the commanded action.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Oh. But what
This is
happens,
the
like,
terrain.
but if you take damage or anything, what happens?
Yeah, if someone shakes you out of it, he's free.
Okay. I don't think I've even noticed him go away yet.
I mean, you see, just Brutus just drops his things and starts walking off towards the lake. And you remember the Durgar saying that you want to go take a bath, so you can assume he's under some charm.
Okay. Okay, I'll just say like, Brutus, where are you going? But I don't want to I don't want to take my eyes off this thing, so I'll shout for my other comrades once more and tell them that there's something wrong with Brutus. Then I want to charge over at this guy. 35 over here, and I want to try and strike him, obviously. So
Decayed and crash.
that's it. Looks like it, yeah. Oh, so I don't know. Do I have to like roll? Is it disadvantage if it's really small? Like the dude, maybe.
I don't know, actually.
Wait for Caden to come back. He's still in Discord, so maybe.
I think Invis definitely would be disadvantaged. But
I think he's just thinking really long and hard about what you asked him.
Wait, what? Oh.
let me pull it up. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. It says, do you get an advantage, disadvantage? No. No automatic advantage or disadvantage based on size.
Okay. Well, I rolled to hit. Oh, wait, I'll just wait till he comes up.
You just put him in a damn bag.
Hmm?
Scoop him up.
I guess I could. But then
Like
what
a
if he
little
goes
pallet.
back to normal? Yeah, if he goes
Gonna-
back to normal, he'll like tear the ruffle or duffel bag or sack or whatever.
Didn't you have
I could put
metal
him in a
chest?
little box or something.
Didn't
Yeah,
you
I
have a
could put
metal
him.
chest?
Yeah, I could put him in there.
That'll be a nice surprise when you open it up later.
But I'm thinking like if I just kill him, then probably what happened to Brutus will go away. So
Mm-hmm. You think so?
well, that's what Ryan thinks. Like
Yeah.
based on what has happened previously. Yeah.
Let's see if we get a secret message on Discord. Am I having the wrong token, Bo?
No, I made that a while ago. I didn't send it.
But this is the token I'm using, right?
I don't think so.
It's not.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're right. This is a new token.
Okay.
I'll swap it after. Thanks, man.
Hell yeah, Border.
I'll just roll my other attack now, actually, as well, just because I'm assuming I'm gonna do it twice. That one probably won't hit. And I'll do like first damage, second damage. So. How's your other campaign going? The Curse of Strahd one.
Oh, it's going really well, in my opinion. At least I think it's going quite well. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a dude to ask. Is I feel like the players, if
Awesome.
Martok and Icarus are enjoying themselves, then it's going well.
Huh? What did you say?
Just talking shit about you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
I was asking how your Curse of Strahd campaign's going.
Talking about you, not to
Hmm.
you. He just asked how Curse of Strahd was going.
Yeah, it's fun.
I said, in my opinion, it's great. I love it, but it's probably different.
No, it's really, really, really nice. Well done. Everything fully automated. Full scenes, custom tokens, custom scenes with moving shit and stuff, and birds flying.
Oh, okay.
World
cool.
map with bats in it, and yeah.
How'd you do all that in this Roll or
Oh,
Foundry? Is it?
hell no. I would not. If it wasn't for Icarus, I probably would not be playing Roll20. I very much enjoy Foundry.
Yeah.
I've spent like over 1,500 hours in that bitch over the last few years, and I feel like I've gotten pretty comfortable.
Mm.
Yeah, it seems really cool.
Oh, it's really enjoyable. I think all the modules are really what make it stand out. Plus,
Yeah.
for me, honestly, and no kidding, the main thing that got me on Foundry though was the D&D Beyond importer. If I had to buy all this shit again on Roll20, I would have lost my mind.
I used what's it called? Called again? I'll get it for you now. Where's my D&D bookmarks? Where is it? Oh, here it is. 5e tools, you know that?
Oh yeah, I didn't know about that until one of the guys in my group sent that to me because he was like, "I don't pay for anything," so he sent me that. Everything is on that fucking website.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be used with Foundry, but it's like, yeah, it's like it is pretty handy. Like now I own like the book. I have like Curse of Strahd, the rules. What are the other two campaigns I have? Dragon Queen or whatever. You know that one.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I have all the books and stuff, but it's just so much handier when I was on. Because none of my friends had they weren't very tech savvy, or they were certainly new to D&D when I did my homebrew thing. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do 5e tools, just crack everything that way. But it's supposed to work with Foundry, which I didn't use, so that I was just using that as like a DM screen.
Mm.
Like it was in person, so I just used it as a DM screen, and they were,
Nice.
So
That's cool.
yeah, I found that very good.
His token just popped into Roll20, yeah?
Who's token?
Cadence.
His name? I didn't even notice that.
Welcome back.
Hello. There was a power cut, so we can take that as the mid-station break that we usually have. So if you didn't go to the bathroom, too late.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I rolled 2 of my attacks and the damage for them. So if they hit and or damage that guy, I'm side.
Reload because
Sure.
Yeah, you were by the invisible Durgar and you went for the tiny, right?
No, I moved away from him and I walked towards the. Oh, I also shouted to the gang that Bo or Brutus had been walking away.
Yeah, I read
yeah.
the spell, and for it to end early, you have to take damage.
Yeah. I was yelling to them. I mean,
Okay. What are the attack rolls? Oh, I see them. 23 and 12. Let me
6, yeah.
open these.
oh yeah, 23, 12, and then the 23 did 16 damage, and the 12 did 12 damage.
Ah.
The 16, the 12 misses, the 23
Okay.
hits, so you deal 16 damage to it. But it misses not because this guy is heavy armored, but more because it is so small that you have a hard time actually trying to hit it. But you do manage to connect a hit on it.
Okay, and then I'll end my turn because I've said all I need to say and stuff.
Okay. Now, Max, you are waken up by these shouts, and as you open your eyes, you see Brutus wandering away and Rain fighting what you see as a tick. Well, not quite as a tick. Maybe it's this size or something.
Well, shit. I can't leave this hut, but I don't see any enemies at all.
Yeah, you're 60 feet off. Night vision doesn't help much.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Martok? I can't leave this hut without dispelling this.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm fine out in the snow.
All right. Please. How about the old man? How's he doing?
Forgot about
You
it.
see, he's still sleeping with a rug on top of him.
I'm gonna go attack the old man.
Yeah, you're gonna go attack the old man. No, I think I'll stay in the hut, but I'm gonna cast haste on you.
Did you use your? Did you roll your initiative, Thorin?
I got 10,
I will add.
but yes, I did.
Oh, you
I
got
can't
exactly same as Max.
When you say haste on you, do you mean the old man, Thorin, or me?
Marta.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
the old man.
Yeah. We're hasting the old man so he
Right.
can be twice as useless.
No, he's just as useless, but twice as fast as me.
Yeah, on you, Martok. Now go
Yeah,
find
twice
them.
as useless.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, this brings us to Thorin.
Hell yeah. Where am I?
Do you have night vision? I always ask
Yeah.
and always forget.
Bro, I got so much. Whole 30 feet of night vision.
30. Oh,
No.
I thought it was 60.
60.
Okay.
All base races.
Oh, no. It
I'm quite sure.
should be 60 then. Yeah.
Okay. I gave you 60. No, wait. Max has 30.
What do I have?
Do you have 30 or 60 night vision?
It's showing 30 on the map, but it's 60.
It's showing. It
It's
is
because of the
60.
torch, I think.
No, I said it to 30. I thought was 30 for sure.
Where is my old man steel defender at?
You can drag it
Or
out
can I just
yourself.
Alright.
It was outside the hut, so you can put it somewhere around it.
I'll just have him right there.
That's good. Oh, that's actually not good because that's where the Durgar are, so I'll put it here.
Okay, thank you. Do I see any of them right now or no?
You do. The one that is.
Oh yeah, the one. Yeah, that's next to him. All right. Yeah, I'm going to attack him with firebolt.
for a 19.
Nice.
You hit for 11 damage. Nice. And you see this burns his beard and part of his um robes as he looks kind of ready to go down.
Just so happens that he is in range of my steel defender.
This machine comes out of the ropes and starts rushing towards the enemy, but as the snow gets on its joints, it kind of makes him attempt to attack, but trip to the side and not really connect.
All right. Well, that will be it for my turn.
Martok, you're up next. You're feeling rushy.
Fly,
but-
you fool!
Yeah, but I can see shit. So the question is, do I take 3 attacks with disadvantage or cast light with one of my actions and then have 1 attack action only?
I'd say light is the better bet.
Yeah, I'll use my both normal attack actions to cast light on myself for a. Let me see. I'm just gonna link it here. This is what I'm casting. Display on the
Yeah, but if he can't see you, it would have just been.
flat. Yeah.
I guess I don't know where the fuck he's at.
Well, me neither. But I'm gonna, and that's 2020. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 out to here, and I'm able to see the sucker now. So I will target. Let me see. I want to target that little thingamajig, and might as well. I can cast a cantrip as my action and a first level spell as my bonus action. Yeah.
Well, you have 2 actions. One of them, like light itself, is an action. So that was one of your actions. So
Yeah,
you
but
have
then haste give me 1 attack action.
It gives you 1 extra action that you can use to dash, disengage, take the attack action.
Yeah, but it says I can only attack once with that attack action. Right?
With that specific one, yeah, but if you cast light with the extra action that it granted you,
Because
then you
light
can
with
also
the
attack
haste action, you
twice.
can use your normal action. Yeah.
I've read in the text that you can only use the additional action from haste as an attack, or the action can only be used to take the attack, 1 weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, use object. It doesn't.
Oh,
say
you're
that.
right.
Oh, I guess
So
that's
I
fair.
can't
Yeah.
cast my cantrip with it. That's my first thought. It was just whether I
Gotcha.
could burn my bonus action to cast hex.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I'm hexing
So
the
you're
wizard.
hexing with your bonus action.
Yep, and then
Okay.
I'm attacking the wizard thingamajig. And right.
It hits.
Okay. I will smite him. So let's see here. First is this. Roll. And then
Mm-hmm.
and
Tell us how it dies.
oof. Well, as
Nice.
this tiny little thing gets an arrow through its chest, the arrow is just gonna be like, compared to him, just a gigantic, like being hit by the ballista. Is gonna get hit and then fly off and explode with force damage. And
you see the Durgar just and
that's the end of my turn. Thank you.
and as this one explodes into the air, you can hear hurry footsteps getting away from this scene from in this direction.
Which
but
direction?
this. I'm pinging
You're in the
wrong
wrong
way.
lane. Yeah.
It's this.
Am I able to
But
convey
as
this
there's
before
no
I? Yeah. Good.
enemies in the scene, combat's over.
Well, where the heck are you going, Brutus? I'm gonna run off after Brutus.
I'm just gonna shout after Brutus.
You'll see Brutus just paying no mind to your calls as he's there directing himself to where he believes is the lake.
Can we assume after what Rain said that we think he's under some sort of charm spell?
Yes.
Yeah, I said there's something wrong.
Oh, yell at the max. What do we do to stop this?
Stop. Punch him.
Am I able to catch up to him and
Yeah,
flop
he's
him?
just walking. Can
Oh yeah, you got haste too.
Oh yeah. Never
got
mind.
it.
Never mind. I'll be.
you just and just punch him in the face as you wake up, Brutus.
What? It was time for a bath. Why are we out here?
Oh, I think you were under some sort of spell. You ran off from the Duragar that attacked the group.
I don't know what came over me. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the group and pick my weapon up.
Sounds good.
Where did these? I heard them run off in this direction. It has to be the work of the previous Duragar we've seen around that keep, as well as knowing that there's one called Sunblight, was it?
Sunblight.
Yeah. They might be collecting Chardlin in this area. And are you guys able to track him down, the one that ran off?
I'm
Look at me.
cold.
I'm gonna pick up the old man and run into the house since I'm still under.
No, you're not. The dome's still there.
Oh, the dump's still there.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad. I thought
Okay.
it was dispelled. Now he's fast asleep.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm waking him up. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Going out into the snow, are we able to see any tracks in the snow? Are they clearly visible?
Roll survival or perception.
Yeah.
You do see because he was in such a hurry, he started running, so the speed actually like pushed down the snow more than usual. So you see the tracks running off in the distance, but they are quickly being covered by the snow.
Well, shouldn't we take haste and follow while we still have the fresh footsteps?
I mean, haste lasts an hour, yes?
A minute.
I mean, take haste, as in go after them quickly as a group.
Yeah, run after them. Go for it. Try to catch up.
Let me see how much this invisibility of.
I went over,
the-
slapped Brutus, talked to him, came back, found that the.
Yeah, I would say haste is over by now.
As you take a second to rub out, like get the lethargy out of your system.
Are you guys coming before they've covered? I'm running off. I'm running after the tracks.
I'll follow you.
Okay,
Or am I
Stone,
too far away? No.
only the two of you, or everyone is going after?
I'll go with.
Yeah, I'll tell the old man to get back inside.
I
then-
can't
and then
move.
Yes, you can. Here's your cane. Your house is 20 feet away.
As you leave the dome and start following your group, he just hold.
I'll help the old man.
Oh,
Okay, as you
It's
are
fucking
left,
brutal.
as you're left behind, everyone starts running off, and everyone that went chasing the Durga, roll me group survival check.
ooh, that's one of my worst.
18, 16, 17, and 9.
Wow, Maxie.
You're able to go and follow the tracks very closely as you, because you know the Durgar is shorter and has to walk slower. You're able to catch up and are soon see the, well, those of you who have night vision see uh the footprints start being marked right up on the distance, and you know where the creature exactly is.
Let's keep pushing.
From those present, well, I would say Brutus managed to catch up, but the ones present, only Max and Rain have night vision.
And me.
Oh, you, my bad, I always forget. Yeah.
And I got 1 hour worth of light.
Oh, I guess everyone can see then.
Footsteps casting shadows into the prints.
So what are you doing?
Going
I'm
after
just
them.
following.
I
Marshall,
agree.
yeah.
Follow
Just follow?
quickly as we can. Of course, that's what I would say.
Try to catch up.
Yeah.
As you see the footprints soon start. They stop as you can kind of sense that the invisible Durgar kind of turns around and says, "He'll not get anything from me."
Not so sure how much of a say you have in the matter. I'd suggest you cooperate with us, and I'm going to cast suggestion.
Okay.
I was gonna do the same. That's cool, man. Ooh.
I always lose these guys' sheets.
The invisibility.
Oh yeah, you cannot see him.
No, I see you.
Oh, damn
You
it.
lose the sheets because they're invisible. Is what I meant.
Ah,
But do I have to see them? Oh no, I can't cast it on them. Magically influenced creature I can see.
Can
Oh.
you? What? How long is invis?
1 minute
you know?
should be. I have invisibility as a spell.
You know, more than a minute has passed and this creature is still invisible, but he knows he's slower. So he stopped running. But he's still invisible in front of you.
Can we combine spells like detect thoughts plus suggestion?
Oh
Can-
wait, invisibility is an hour. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
um, and we might not get something from you now, but I'm sure you'll be persuaded eventually.
You hear And because he's invisible, he has advantage. He throws a javelin at you.
That'll break his invisibility if it's a normal one.
That's true. Holy shit! But he critted on top of that. So you see, uh, a javelin flies off out of nowhere, but then you see this dagger in position of launching it, and you take 22% damage
Damn.
as he draws his war pick and says, "I ain't going down without a fight."
All right,
Oh,
initiative
You
again.
got fucking
I mean, that was his turn. You guys have one turn each of you till it's his
Cool.
turn again.
Shishka gnome.
I'm going to cast suggestion again. It's like, I'd suggest you put down your weapons and answer a few questions. We won't hurt you if you do.
Okay. He fails. So you see him just open his hands, and the war pick drops to the snow and says, "If I will go unharmed out of this, fine. I'll do it."
Ask him whatever you want.
I would like to non-lethally divine smite him.
No, don't do that. No,
Non-lethally.
no, you can't damage him, or he failed the suggestion.
I want to tell him to go take a fucking bath and knock his ass into the snow.
You can do that after we ask him some questions.
Okay.
What is it you want to know?
Well, we do want to know, where did all the townspeople go?
They were taken hostage to King's Sunblaze Fortress. They're working as our slaves now.
And where would this keep be?
Let me double check so I do not give misinformation. This is not the map I wanted to go. West of, no, east? Yeah, east of the 10th trial, tucked in the mountains of the spine of the world.
Oh, that's a far trek. Isn't it?
Long way from home. You got tunnels underground? How did you move an entire town of people out with nobody seeing them to the spine of the world? Tell us now, or I'll cut your fucking head off.
Fine, I'll talk. We walked them on the snow. Sometimes they were put on sleds, but the one who died were fed to the wilderness. The one who survived were kept.
Tell us everything. Give us the names of the big players. What do we need to look out for in here?
King Sardarok Sunblight.
Mhm.
He's the
Um,
future ruler of this land, and his two sons. I forgot their names.
no worries.
Nildar and
Nildar Sunblight and Durth
What?
Sun.
Very nice. How many are there, Dugar, in this place?
We are a legion.
How big is this legion in the keep?
Enough to populate more than one town for sure.
Well, if they're all as capable as you, I like our chances. What do you gentlemen think? Does the wilderness look pretty hungry tonight?
I got a few more questions for
Looks
the poor guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suggestions lasts 8
8
hours.
hours, yep.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, this spell is broken, okay? For a
Yeah.
low
Oh,
level
yeah.
spell.
Does anyone else want to take some questions before I take mine?
Oh shit, man, we might run out of time.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
I can't think of any.
Okay. So
Oh, I was gonna ask why did they come back to here? As in, I know you guys said they always come back to the scene of the crime, but were they looking for us, or like were they just patrolling or something, or were they coming from the old man? Or
We're taking a final look to the place to see if there were any more people to take.
we found specks of charlatan in the snow. Was that you guys that deposited it?
We are scouring the land for Charlene to fulfill the king's desire to build his tool of conquering.
And how far are you into building this tool? The monster or beast that's going to take over this region?
It'll come out sooner than you expect.
Yikes. Being a local of this region, I have not seen your kind around. How did you get here?
We come from underneath the earth. A place hostile, dark, and vile. We have come from a tunnel that leads all the way down to the Underdark.
And where is this tunnel?
There's many fractures of it.
Mm.
Some in the Dwarven Valley, some in Kelvin's Cairn. There's a hole in a mine near a town of yours.
Yeah.
Oh, mine, you say?
Ah, yeah.
Places go there.
So when you get here, do you walk through the snow or do you go through the Underdark? This place in the under the earth that you speak of.
There are many roads to go there, but none of them is convenient for us to travel through. Besides, the terrors that haunt that place are greater than anything you have faced.
Mm.
Our goal is to conquer this land, give our people a better place to live, and our will has granted us the perfect chance to do so.
So you're in league with the Frost Maiden.
She has made this dark land. Sorry. She has buried this land in total darkness. That is what our people is accustomed to.
How do we destroy
have you
this?
ever been in?
Go ahead.
Right,
Go
go
ahead.
on.
No, you go ahead, right?
Have you ever been in contact with mind flayers in these lands?
Not in this land, but I sure know of them.
Where will we be able to find some here?
I have no clue.
But you know of them, so where in Icewind Dale, where are they?
If
We
they
found the remains of one before in a mine.
if they made their way up from the Underdark, they could be plaguing towns, taking people's brains.
What entrances to the Underdark are there here? And where are they?
There's one deep beneath the Dwarven Valley.
That's the only one.
And one deep beneath the Red Waters Lake.
Hmm.
That's not this lake, is it?
The lake that you explored was like Dineshire. Oh no,
Oh yeah.
Myre Dualden.
No, whatever's beside Lonelywood.
Yeah, Myre Dualden. And Red Waters is next to Goodmead and Dogan's Hole.
Hmm. Thank
Whoops, that is not the map. Okay, there you go.
We got Dwarven Valley and Calvin Cairn. We got Tourmaline,
Oh,
Red
here.
Waters, and yep.
Under the lake. Okay. How does one get to that entrance then? Without drowning?
Was that a question?
Like how? Yeah. How would one go to that entrance without drowning in the lake?
We do not use that entrance. Just know there is a way to get around it.
What is the way then?
I'm sorry, I think I misworded. They know about this entrance, but they do not use it because they can't.
Okay.
Mhm. Specifically, the Red Waters entrance. They don't know how to get there.
Mm.
Or all of the ones that he mentioned.
The one in
Just that one.
Tourmaline and the one in the Dwarven Valley.
Those are the only two that they have access to and know
Yes.
where they are. Okay. So the Sardarek Sunblight's beast that he's building to conquer this region. How does one destroy it?
It's indestructible.
I wasn't hoping for that answer.
I mean, he's answering based on what he knows.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, of course. Can you point to us on our map where it's where this fortress is? Where you're assembling this beast?
Was that a question?
Yes.
Yes, I can. But he's not moving he's not moving a finger.
Mm.
He's just answering that he
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do it. But he's not doing it.
And on the map, just general, the 10 trails, are they marked? Oh, okay, they're marked there to the south.
East, he said.
Aha.
East of the 10 trail, tucked in a mountain of the spine of the world.
Okay.
What kind of
Mm.
traps do you guys have at this place to keep out intruders? What do we need to look for? I want to know ins, outs, everything.
What do you do?
You know, it doesn't actually have to be something you explain to it. It could be like we get there and it's like, oh, thanks to your talk with blah blah blah, you see this or you notice. You know what I mean?
You could give us a token that says we asked the question, and then when you think of if we do get there and you want to put traps, you can say we asked.
Yeah. Like thanks to blah blah blah, he told you
would
that.
know that blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
Yeah, that way you don't have to look it up and be like, "Hey, this is
Good shout.
all this right now."
Yeah.
That was quite smart.
Yeah, one anti-trap token that we will redeem if we get trapped.
Good shout. Thank you. Um. But here, yeah, as a rough description, he would say is a tower built into a mountain.
Hmm.
There are many floors to this, and each floor has its own purpose. There is a forge melting charcoal to infuse it into the beast that's on construction. And this is the work that the slaves are doing.
It's like we got our hands full with a
Mm.
lot of leads and different things.
I think he should guide us there.
Hmm.
We're at 8 hours though. He'll be back to normal.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's tied up and chained, even if he is invisible, he won't make it too far. He'll trip on
This is
himself.
like-
He'll hurt, and
This is like the third time we've tied up and brought a drug somewhere, isn't it? Or did we do it before?
Yeah, we did it.
it's almost starting to seem like they deserve it.
Yeah.
But it'd be better than just trying to find it, thinking, "Oh, we need to find a mountain."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's bound to answer questions for 8 hours anyway.
And I
Yes,
mean,
we
to be
tested.
fair, he literally came here to make people slaves. I don't really feel bad about forcing him to do things.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time up.
What about the? Mm,
Hell yeah. What are your thoughts
well,
on
yeah,
that?
I guess we have to do this. Yeah. Just how long you think it's gonna take? So we did this to get the speaker back.
Well, the speaker is trapped in the thingamajig, so
Yeah. So we have to go
I
there.
would say
guess.
we maybe we need to tell the speakers in Bryn Shander that the speaker from Lonelywood won't attend because he's currently a prisoner
Mm.
of the Durgar, and we will make an option to go one out of 3 places. Do they have a
I think
prison
if
in Bryn
we-
Shander?
There is.
I think if we do go to the speakers with anything, we need plans or some sort of evidence. I'd be trying to convince a whole room of people of one thing. It's going to be difficult. I definitely think
with this
too,
guy,
that
we got.
I
mean-
don't think we should bring him in.
We can cast a spell on him. He'll tell us exactly where the speaker is. I mean,
No,
they
no,
don't.
no,
They
I-
don't
no,
have to
I'm
believe him.
saying-
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if we go speak to the speakers in Bryn Shander, we need to. I think we should have a plan or something to say to them so that we don't piss off half of the room, or some of them want to raise up arms and go there, and we end up with an entire town killed.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Smart.
That's what I think.
Who's the best
So
at tying
you guys-
knots then?
We're at the kind of outskirts of Lonelywood, and as you chased this Durgar down, he went into the forest. So you guys are roughly 150 or 200 feet into the forest. Actually, that would be more because it was like 6 turns of running.
Hmm.
And not just running, but dashing.
360 feet. 6 times 6.
Once we get this man tied up, I would like to put a bell on his back or something. So even if he turns himself invisible again, we will know where he's clinging to.
Nice.
Do you have a bill?
If I don't have a bell, I will use my war pick to poke tiny holes in a few coins, like in a stack of like 5, 10 coins, so they cling together, and tie them up. Use a piece of hair off Rudy, or a
Nice.
piece of my beard since I'm bald.
That sounds epic. Okay. You can subtract 10 coins of any value you want,
Okay.
and I I'm guessing you're tying it to one of his feet or something for when he walks. It sounds.
Probably not his feet because I feel like that'll fall off, but it probably around his back, like his back waist, like right above his butt crack, basically,
Hmm.
like over a belt or something.
Oh, around his belt. That sounds smart. Okay.
I'm gonna go look back at his dead companions. I know one of them was casting a spell at least. I'm gonna investigate the bodies.
Nice. Very
When
nice.
as you go back to the fighting scene, when the tiny Durgar died, the magic reverted, and now his body is in full size. And what are you trying to tell about the body?
Oh, I just want to know if they have like spell books.
You do not see any kind of source of magic on them, and suggesting that the magic that they can cast is innate.
Goddamn sorcerers fucking everything up.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll return back to the party and ask this guy. It's just like what, because I know he casts invisibility. What kind of a spellcaster are you?
I cannot use any kind of magic.
And how'd you turn invisible?
It is an ability our race have. It is our main ways to survive on the Underdark.
Very interesting. But yeah, I guess we'll progress from there.
I want to pick up the old man because we can't leave him in this town. all alone.
Yeah. I assumed he was kind of like on my back, like Baby Yoda or something.
And I walk away and you turn around and I see the old man. Oh yeah, there you are.
Hey, that
Okay.
boy.
Yeah. I was gonna go look for you.
Where are we going?
I can now only see him as Baby Yoda.
We don't even like go to get him. We just turn around when we're like on our way out, and he's just there. Like, where are we going?
I thought you guys were already taking him out.
Of course, we're
Like a
taking him to Bryn Shander because he's a witness. If we need to.
Yeah. Actually, I would like to ask the Dugar, why did they leave him?
We didn't know there was anyone left. We
Also,
came,
wouldn't you leave him?
we came to do our last round.
Okay.
Maybe when our mind masters cast the spell on people to follow our orders, he was incapable to move, so couldn't come.
Well, I'm thankful you guys didn't feed him to the wilderness. He's, despite what my compatriots say, he's a good man.
Have you ever said anything bad about him?
He's a
Not to
hunter.
his face.
No such a thing as twice as useless. Okay, getting the Durgar prisoner tied up, and this old man just on your back, wrapped around some sheets so he doesn't freeze to death. Basically, it's still well.
Don't we still have the sled and Rudy?
You do, But as the long rest was interrupted, you guys have benefits of short rest, but not the long rest.
Okay.
So you can use as many hit dice as you want, but
Okay.
anything that recovers on a long rest will not be there.
No, I didn't have anything to recover.
And you see it's still fairly dark, but morning is around the corner.
It'd be good if I got a short rest now.
Yeah, after the action, yeah, to regain stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
same here. But yeah.
We just got one, didn't we?
Well,
No, that
we
was
can't be
before.
interrupted and get a retroactive short
Oh, I
rest
see.
after
I
the
see.
combat.
I see. what's going
The question is, would you guys think that we should rest up in this close by town? Tourmaline, was it?
Thermaline.
Yeah, it was only a few hours away, right?
It is
1 or 2 hours.
1 hour away
Okay.
if you're mounted.
Well, how far is the fortress again? It's in the spine thing, isn't it?
The spine of the world, yes.
Which is quite far away.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, we go rest here, we go back, tell them they're not attending, and then we can decide whether we are going to be the ones to go save them or go to the dragon or attend the
guys-
meeting. Whichever.
You guys stopping by Thermaline or going straight to Brinchander?
We don't need to. I mean, I have nothing in Tourmaline.
It was just whether or not
I
we
would like-
needed a long rest or
Okay.
not. Do we?
Short rest can be taken during the
Um,
sled ride.
A long rest
I
during the
kinda-
sled ride.
A long
No,
rest? No.
short rest is what I need. Otherwise, I'm fine.
Yeah. No, we'll get exhaustion.
I mean, you guys slept,
Oh, true.
but
Yeah.
this long rest was interrupted.
Okay.
I say we go to Bryn Shander without
Yeah.
resting. I think it'd be good for us to get a view of the parties as they arrive to town, see who's coming with them, see what kind of posse they carry around with the speakers, and get a view for the vibes that they actually bring. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Mom will obviously, they may ask us to go save the other speaker, but if we, I mean, we can tell them how far away it is. How did they get there so quickly, though? We should ask to do that. If
Who
we still have them.
got where?
Like, how did they get them all the way there, or were they just on the way? Because
He said
it
that
looked
they
like
went through sleds in the night, is what he told us. Right?
is
Yeah.
it that? I guess okay. I just
So
assumed it was like
I
way
said the
way
same.
further away than.
I also think it's a good idea to travel tonight just because get this Duragar behind bars versus under a spell to keep him sated.
Yeah. And we could take a short rest during the ride, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As everyone boards back to the sled that Rudy's carrying, it takes you 4 hours to get back into Brinchander. And it is now early in the morning, but not as early as it was before, so there's definitely some light. And upon arriving from the north gates, where's first stop?
Should we sit down and discuss what we're gonna say to the speaker of this town before we, like Brutus said? We have a plan of what to communicate.
I think that'd be a good idea.
The North Look is the closest bar we can sit in.
Yeah, you guys arrived from the north gate, so it's basically right as you get in.
I for sure could use a drink.
First round's on you.
Yep, it sure is.
As I pick
Is
up the
he-
Duragar to shake around my coins. I can't pay.
Got the coins off.
You see the bartender, the same grown-up man. Like his beard looks clumsy, or not clumsy, like rough. The
Patchy?
long hair, exactly, patchy bear. The long hair pulled back, and the good old Bairi hung on the wall behind the counter. And as I don't remember if I said this, but he's got a scar in one of his eyes. Like
Mhm.
he looks like he's a tough man, but he attends you guys again and says, "First round on the oldest one. Don't you guys take pity of it?"
Mm,
Thanks.
I'm fine with that.
As he takes, I remember you just drink water. As he gives you a glass of water.
Well, I'm gonna make sure you don't feel like you're left out, and I'm gonna shape water into red glass, so that it looks like you're drinking.
Oh, thank you. We should have done this more often.
How much should I deduct? Can I, like, 2 gold pieces enough?
More than enough. Like a drink is
It's probably like a few copper, like if I had to
two
guess.
copper pieces.
I'll use having 2
So
gold
for
pieces.
everyone is 1 silver piece.
Oh, round of for the house.
I'm using my frugal life hack. I'm pouring the wine from my alchemy jug secretly and just constantly topping off my cup.
I'm not even gonna pull all of my money's in platinum, and I'm not even pulling it out.
Around for the house of the
Yeah.
old man, as you see all the workers that are getting ready to get to their business just cheer at you.
I'll raise my cup.
Cheers to friends.
To friends.
Here's the honor.
No more skinny dipping without us, Brutus.
I. Well, at least if I go next time, make sure I have my towel. Ugh. Feel like we might be onto something. At least we might not fight a dragon, but we might be able to take on whatever beast this is that he's speaking of.
I do. My thoughts do lie with the prisoners. Now you imagine what the Duergar do to them should they tire. I doubt they'll be kept in good health. Probably use them
Duergar
like
is
tools.
Yeah?
That's all I'd say.
The Duergar is gonna kind of like peek over and say, gonna have some of that.
He will comply with any action still, yeah?
The suggestions was only answer questions.
So I can tell him to hold his hand on his
Well,
ears.
I mean,
Oh, you
technically,
can't,
I
he's
did
tied.
state it. Technically, my wording was, "You should cooperate with us and answer any questions we have."
Cooperate.
He's tied up. He's tied up. He
Well-
can't hold his hands on his ears anyways, right?
Yeah. I will grab a towel, kind of wipe it over my head, my armpits, grab a glass. You want a drink? Here you go.
I think I'm good.
Don't worry, so he can hold his hands up to his ears. I cut him free.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
He just rebind his hands to his ears. So, how do we go about convincing the Vesa chain about the truth that we found out about the speaker of Lonelywood? I mean, do we have ample evidence to prove that he was taken?
we could. I guess we have nothing to actually prove, but the entire town's gone. I think the fact that she's not even here should speak volumes.
We have the Duergar, so
But in here smells good.
And the old man.
I think the old man may actually harm our case. Not to be disrespectful to him, but he may. It may sound like the blabberings of some senile person. Say that an entire town was kidnapped. I think let's just use the Duergar we have to inform those. What is that? Oh, it's the dog.
Yeah,
What is that?
I'm just taunting my dog with his favorite toy.
Mm. Yeah, he's a bit loopy, to say the least.
He's a very excitable boy.
I meant the old man.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I
Him
thought you were
too.
talking about the dog.
Well, maybe
Mm.
the people at the church can take him in.
I'm sure they would, but I mean, once we explain our situation with the Duergar, then I think the old man's story will definitely lend credence to it. But we should lead with our own testimony, as it were, and the prisoner we have.
Mm. That's quite smart. So who will inform her about this? I'm not the best at putting a case forth.
Yeah, neither my stats, but I'll do it if.
I can be persuasive, but sometimes might not be the best thing. So
I mean, they might just believe us. Like, whom do we have to speak to? Is it?
The Vesta Shane,
Yeah.
the speaker of this town, I would say. Possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it if you want.
tear it up, Ro brother.
Well, we have to present. You want to go right now?
While he's still under the spell, I would assume it's
Yeah.
probably the most beneficial because he will give us truthful answers.
Well, we
Okay.
could. Well, we
Well,
could cast it on again, right?
Yeah,
Do we want to do that or no?
it's 8 hours.
Okay.
there's no thing like, oh, you can't can't
Yeah,
pass
it's
it
not
again.
like,
Or anything.
yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. We could go now.
Mm-hmm.
So exiting the tavern and going through the main street that leads into the central market, you see there are many sleds parked in there of many shapes and sizes and colors. You see they are more eloquent than any common sleds that you see. And standing near some of those sleds, you recognize as well as not recognize some of the speakers that you have met, and the ones you do not recognize, you can tell are the speakers that you have not met. But they seem to be out here waiting for some sort of call, and some of them speak to each other, and some of them look daggers at each other's.
There's no one missing here from the like just a quick head count. We can. How many people?
You
Do we,
see a dwarf that you do not recognize. You
Hmm?
see Speaker Max Yeldanar. You see Speaker Kranok, Speaker Travus, a human that you do not recognize. You
Mhm.
see Speaker Danet, a dwarf that you do not recognize, and Speaker Horus.
Mhm.
You see Max Yeldanar is talking to a dwarf, a younger dwarf. You see a older dwarf, and you see Travus is talking with Sanok.
Sanok.
Kranok. Kranok Seaver.
Kranok,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Chronic
From
Seaver. Yeah, yeah.
Cardinal.
Yeah.
Well, we should let them go first, and we'll take the place of what's your name again?
Well, they're waiting for a
Hilda?
call to get gathered. I think
Yeah.
we can go straight into the speaker's house or town hall, whatever it is. Probably waiting for the last speaker that won't come.
Yeah. You see them, they're kind of standing by, waiting around.
Well, I guess we'll approach.
Okay. All together, or are you going up to talk to them?
No, I might as well go all together with the Dragar in tow as well.
Are you going to talk to the speakers that are gathered on the outside, or you heading towards Duvesa's house or the town hall? I mean,
Well, she would be there, wouldn't she?
yeah, you would assume.
What is that supposed to mean?
Is she not?
I mean, nothing's for sure. You'd have to check.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably go speak to the speakers.
I mean, can we see her in this group? No.
No, she's not with the others at the moment.
Then yeah, we'll go. Well, what do you think is better? Do we go to her right now, or
I think she's the head of all speakers as well. This is a major town. So I had my
Right,
vote
okay.
is as a chain because then we don't have as many voices trying to argue with us.
Sure? Okay, we'll go to Vanessa then, or Vanessa, how you say it?
Going into the town hall's door, you knock, and immediately Sheriff Markham opens up and says, "Ah, we were waiting for you, and I do not see Speaker Huddle. I thought you would bring her."
It's because Speaker Huddle is been taken away along with the rest of her town.
I think
fact,
this is
there
some news that you should tell to Speaker Shane. Please come in.
Who was coming in? Is that what you said? Or inside?
Yeah, he told you to go talk to Speaker Shane. And as you go in, you see the place is arranged differently. You see there is a circular table with seats. There are 10 seats around it, and each of them has like a banner behind it with the heraldry of each of the towns. You see the fish with the Tower of Cardinival. You see the with the white field from Brinshander. You see the fish eating the pink dot from Tourmaline, and each of the flags of every town that you have seen and not seen yet. There are some candles also built around the table, and some glasses of water on each seat.
Can we identify which one is Speaker Shane's?
You see he is finishing some details, like accommodating some chairs to be facing straight into another chair, so they are she's making it very polished work. You have arrived. Any news about Speaker Huddle?
Yes, ill tidings, I'm afraid. She has been taken along with the rest of her town, spare one old survivor. Taken away by Dwergar slavers to the spine. We arrived after they had... Did they know about Charlotte? They don't, right? Don't remind me. Don't think
Yeah,
so.
you would presume she doesn't.
The town has been completely vacated. There's some strange substance that comes from the dark recesses of this land that you may or may not have encountered before, but we have. And it has corrupted their faculties, so they've been easily led away to work for Dwergar. And we have captured one of them as proof. We also managed to rescue the lone survivor, if you wish to speak with them. But as we understand it, they left, were taken away on sleds during the night, and they've been since presumably been slaving away for Dwergar, and probably will die in their domain if no one is to save them.
These
So-
are certainly not the news I was waiting for. And this just confirms the severity of the situation that all towns are facing. I think we shouldn't delay this meeting any longer. I will call for the rest. Please, you'll excuse me that there is no proper seats for you, but feel free to position yourselves anywhere in the room. I'll call for the rest of the speakers. As she goes out, and as she enters, all speakers follow behind her, and each of them takes their respective seat.
As
And
they...
everyone...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, what is it?
I was just gonna ask, as they're all gathered around their seats with everyone here, I would like to divine sense the room.
Ooh.
You do not sense any out of the ordinary being.
Okay.
And you see there's only one seat missing that belonged to Speaker Huddle, but the rest takes position, and some of them starts kind of like whispering, and there's an ambient of tension. They definitely do not get along well with each other. But as Speaker Shane sits down and commences talking, some of you may now know of the reasons of the meeting to be taking place now from the letters that have been sent. The situation now is serious, so is it that Speaker Huddle will not be able to attend because it's probably now gone. I know there are some concerns that some of you want to put forward, but first I want to let know the presence of some of the responsibles for the improvements that some towns have seen. And as she says that, Speaker Aurus will rise up his voice. He's a half elf, so he's kind of slim with a kind of a little pointy ears. Those were the guys that tore apart the mine, and now I have to invest more into keeping my people alive. How is that doing any good? And then Speaker Cranach, the old speaker from Cair Dineval, receding hair, his hair is all white, and he says, well, my keep was being kept hostage by some cult, and they got rid of it, so I think that's pretty good. And Speaker Travos is gonna add to that and say, they also got rid of some thievery that was going in my town, so I also have something to thank to them, and you can sense that he's kind of sober this time.
Don't even recognize him.
And Speaker, yeah,
Just gonna say to the room, I know that there's some concern with us, with everyone, but we're just doing our best. To you guys, I'm gonna kind of whisper. Nobody can hear. Do you think it'd be wise to cast a zone of truth in the center of the table?
I feel like we'd have to get consent of the people there if you're going to be casting a spell.
But I'm asking you guys, do you want me to bring it up to the room? Because I think it might be useful.
I think so, yeah.
I agree. That way we will be
I
telling the truth.
agree.
Sure.
as you are whispering, Duvesa takes back the voice and says, there will be time to discuss every point, but for now, I have to say that there's some dangers, and the most far away towns are the most vulnerable. We know that Dogan's Hall has been to evacuate due to monster attacks, and now Speaker Edgara and her people have been taken in by other towns. I hope we can retake that town soon. But not only that, but also the town of Lonelywood, as new news come in, allegedly have been taken prisoners and are now working for slaves for some Durgar. And you see an old dwarf say, "Where is a Durgar?"
What is a Durga?
Yeah.
Just pull him in.
Behold,
Behold my Durga.
I see he's just a pale dwarf. So you're saying the dwarfs from the Dwarven Valley have taken the people from Lonelywood prisoners?
we have a location of where we believe them to be. But for the betterment of the room, for the betterment of this conversation, in accordance with keeping Icewind Dale safe, I would like to cast a zone of truth on the table to just keep us all in accordance. How does the room feel about this?
You see some whispers start to occur, and some of them start nodding, and some even go like a little under the table. But when they finally rise up and Duvesa kind of looks at the general consensus, she nods at you.
All right, I will go to the center of the table and cast that. So I mean, it's 60 feet anyway, but just
It
so
covers the
it's
whole
in the
room.
center of the room. Yeah.
Okay, and this. Tell us how this looks.
What do you mean?
Do you want it to look something specific or?
I mean, I imagine it kind of like a ring, just like pierces out, but it's not like a force field or anything. But yeah, I
That's
guess I never really. I imagine it more like kind of like the episode of SpongeBob where they draw that circle and the things can't that the water bear can't get inside the circle because of they drew it. That's kind of what deception cannot get inside our circle.
and you feel everyone, including yourselves, is compelled to tell the truth and only the truth. And as this occurs, some speakers start rising up their voices and they start kind of arguing with one another, shouting and saying like,
Saying,
saying, the speaker Tropos is gonna say, the fleet from his heaven is taking all fish from Lackdinshire. How are we gonna pretend to survive if they have the clear advantage? And Speaker Chrono are gonna add to this and say, both Kyre towns have the East Heaven has the upper hand on both of our towns. The one lake is not enough for the greed of one town. And then Speaker Maxildanar is gonna interrupt and say, I have been trying to contact all towns to bring people into mine for them to get a chance to work for my fleet too. I've been also been cooperating with some coin for smaller towns. I hope that this is some sort of help for everyone. But the speaker from, well, you see this person that is sitting on the Bremen banner, which is the old dwarf that asked what a Durgar was. He's gonna say, if the farthest away towns are starting to disappear because of wilderness attacks, there is no telling who's next or when we are going to disappear. As he talks about himself and Speaker Trovus, who's the speaker of one of the farthest towns away possible. But then Duvesa interrupts and says, enough. I know everyone has their concerns, but there are greater things that are threatening our towns. And who else? Who better to tell it than the ones that witnessed it for themselves?
You all have right to be concerned, but I think it's wise now to buckle down, maybe set curfews in your town to help keep your people safe. The food issues, that's a given, but we're just protecting and keeping alive those that are in your town priority, especially after what has happened. Speaker Huddle.
You see some of them start agreeing, and even you hear speaker from Bremen says, we should even consider asking help from the Jarls. And as he says these words, some whispers start occurring among the room, and you can even hear one of them saying, that's ridiculous. And the speaker from Bremen is going to continue, not ridiculous during these times. Even the help of the ancient giants could be the difference between surviving and death. There is a legend that the Jarls, once mighty giant leaders of the tribes that once ruled these lands, have a burial place, and if you could contact them, they could give some valuable information about how to overcome this. And
Well,
after
we have
that,
good news in that regard. We've befriended a giant. Perhaps
have
he
you
could.
now?
Well, after we took care of him, we spared his life, but he spoke to us a little bit about his people and where they come from. And he told us that we guaranteed us that we would have safe passage. Perhaps we could go there, speak with them, learn of these Jarls. I'm okay. Would we know? Actually, would I know about the Jarls?
Roll
What would
history.
I know about them? probably don't know
Ooh,
shit. Oh,
nice. Hmm.
You're half giant. You better know.
Yeah, you're damn right.
You better know.
Yeah, you're right.
You know giant is a language as well, so
Yeah, that's true.
freaking stupid.
You know, giants called their leader the Jarls, and
Ah.
they were stronger than any other, and they were honored by, or not honored, they were believed to have a supernatural gift over the other giants, and that's what made them more fit to the leader role. And even with that role, I'm gonna even add to you that the giants from this land long ago uh, had to make a sacrifice, and almost all of the leaders of the tribes died during these trials, and they were all buried in a single place where their thrones lie, and this place they call Jarlmut.
Hmm.
I don't, I'm pretty sure that's not how you
I'm quite sure it is.
spell it,
Right?
Jarl.
Yeah, I think that's right, man.
Jarl. Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, Jarl.
Okay.
Where do we know where it is, or would Brutus know where that is?
It's just legends. It's myths.
I would say not quite.
Yeah.
Actually, let me check the map to see how visible it is.
What was the giant's name? I know I asked him it. I can't remember right now.
Bob.
Want to talk? No, I feel like if I named him, it would have been Bartholomew or
Mhm.
Dritzik. Those are the names I give everything most of the time. Dritzik sounds cool, but it means shithead in Norwegian.
I didn't know that.
Log.
Oh shit! I didn't note
Log.
it down.
Log. Thank you.
Log.
Yeah.
I knew we'd ask his name.
Well, I mean, he's an 18. You would know he's somewhere far west.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, that would make sense if it's like the opposite side to where the dragon is, right?
Yeah, it is the opposite side of the wrecked glacier.
This is like like out of character, but am I right in saying that there was some lore in D&D to do with dragons and giants, or is that completely separate? Like they fought each other or something?
Well, I think we're getting into spoiler area, so.
Well, I mean, in general for like Forgotten Realms and stuff, but that's why if it's like to do with this, then yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it's the
You'll find
complete
out.
opposite from where the dragon is. So we got
Yeah.
prison, dragon, Durgar, giants. Four corners. Yeah.
And then you see uh, speaker Daneth from East Haven is gonna say, if we're considering asking the not so friendly giants, we should maybe keep in mind that Goliaths have their own tribes in this spine of the world. And correct me if I'm wrong, as he points towards you two Goliaths.
Yeah, of course we have tribes. That's up in the mountains.
Your people maybe don't know how kind they are, maybe you two are an exception, but if they could team up together, that could mean a huge help against everything, keeping us protected from the wilderness. These Durgar that are taking our people hostage, they would be mighty warriors on our side.
I would agree, and you have my word. With Martok and I here, we have a full giant, so I think the odds are in our favor.
I very much hope so. And Shane is gonna say, I also believe you have some worse news about something that comes from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do we? Fuck! I can't speak.
Yeah, you can't lie.
Let him shoot, bro, brother. Let it ride. Go for it, Rain.
uh, um, yes, we have unwelcome news for you. On top of the creature attacks you mentioned, the Dwergar incursions, there something ancient was awoken. Definitely not by us, by the way. But
You're in the zone of truth, man. Don't even go there.
no, I didn't say that. That's
That
like
only lasts 10 minutes, by the way. That only lasts 10
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
I mean, I could cast it again.
I never said. I'm just saying. I'm not saying who woke it up. I'm just saying it woke up.
Yeah.
I don't have to like. It's not like a
You said
Oh,
not
yeah,
by
that
us.
was-
It was like,
LSD or something.
No, but that
No.
was joking.
oh yeah.
Yeah. There is a white dragon that is.
As you say that, you start hearing murmuring across the people, and you can hear it dubbed, but as they recall the Stone of Truth being cast by the Paladin, they start seeing worried and kind of sweating.
It is. It is not here now. It has flown back to what I think it's. Or, well, what we know to be its home. We know that, right? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's not like okay, yeah, because they told us it was glacier, which is in the far northeast of these lands. But truly, I don't know if it could strike at any time. So I don't want to give you false sense of security, but I also don't want to cause you alarm. But it's not here now. But I cannot say that it won't be here tomorrow morning, even. And Ryan probably would be the type of person to say that and not read the room.
And you start hearing people going, kind of commotion arising, and some people saying, "What are we gonna do? We are all doomed. We cannot escape," and stuff like that. But Duvesa says loudly, "Enough! There is some worrying matters, but we have thrived if we can thrive if we stayed united. Now, I propose as a course of action to evacuate most distant towns for them to be safer and closer to other towns. The less spread we are, the better chances we have of survival. That would imply Karikonik and Bremen moving further inside into 10 towns.
Where, out of character, where the fuck are they gonna go? What are they gonna eat? Man, they don't even have enough already. Okay, but
You can say that as a character. I mean, in
in-game,
character.
I wouldn't
No,
say
they're already
that.
panicking. Don't say that.
Yeah, exactly. In character, I would tell them they gotta stay strong for their people. That's what I would tell them.
Would
DC
Trovis
speaker Trovis kind of thinks for a little and then starts kind of like nodding and says, "Yeah, Karikonik is one of the furthest away towns, and if two of the towns have already gone under by the nature or by external forces, I don't think my small town would stand an attack of any might.
I
I will move my people inside town. Maybe there's some homes in East Heaven, others in British Shander.
What insight does he
But
have in
Speaker,
regards to dragons?
you hear Speaker from Bremen says, well, to be fair, I am fairly close to Targus. I don't think my people is in immediate danger. Did you want to ask something to Trovus?
Oh, it was Trovus. You have told us yourself that you have slain a dragon once before. So,
I have.
what kind of dangers does this Veratruce?
Averatus I thought was but a legend, and the one allegedly I slain was actually a group hunt. We were tasked to put down a red dragon down at the Sword Coast when I didn't live in here. I got this, the rapier that your friend there is wielding, a gift from my father. And it was the trap set up for the dragon, and we were 12. 6 of us died. Some of us got injured. But when things appeared lost, I blew the... No, they were 12 people.
Yeah.
Okay, not 12 years old. Okay.
Not
I was
12
like,
years
damn, Trovus is a badass.
Or
I
he is
blew
child
the
soldiers.
I blew the hit of grace on the dragon's heart and called the hunt successful, even though it got us some losses. It wasn't nearly as big as an ancient dragon calls to be. I don't know what dangers it might be, but it is certainly something mightier than anything I've seen before.
Well, we know that at least if it bleeds, it can die. So we can at least figure out a weakness for it. Something. You said a trap worked. Maybe we could try to trap it in something about its heart. Would I know anything? Because I rolled pretty highly when we were remembering a Veratruce initially. Would I know of any tales, any kind of smog-esque details of a weak spot it has, like a little nickel it has in its back that we have to shoot out of the air? Crossbow bolt or something?
Well, you know these legends are really, really old. They are passed from generations through generations, and you know that these happenings were over 400 years ago. So there's not much details about the actual creature.
Okay. I want to tell the people that I know that this might be rough and they might not want to hear it, but regardless of if they move towns or shuffle people, a dragon is not going to stop behind walls. A dragon is not going to care. Maybe it's not even smart for them to move.
Maybe it won't stop a dragon's attack, but it will keep more towns from getting killed or kidnapped.
Okay. Put target on your back. Not gonna say shit.
And you start hearing other deals being closed, like Kair Koenig and Kair Dineval. Kair Koenig is gonna move out, so Kair Dineval is gonna receive some of their people, and they're gonna like bundle together to get more fish out of Lagdinusher. Is Heaven compromises to share some of the fish and not greed all for themselves. The other dwarf, Yes.
Oh, I gotta get heading out now.
Yes,
Oh
Ian?
yeah, it's already time for you too.
Okay.
Thanks for coming,
Mhm.
anyways.
Yeah, of course. Have a good
Bye.
one. Bye.
Yep, see you
I'm
guys.
just wrapping up anyway.
Bye.
Man, we didn't get into the last questions.
One speaker I didn't speak, which is the speaker from Good Meat.
Mhm.
You would know that the speaker from Good Meat, the former speaker from Good Meat, had passed away, and so
Mhm.
this is a new speaker. And maybe because he's new and doesn't know anyone, he has kept silence the whole meeting. But you see that this meeting is also wrapping up.
Kevin, are we able to get a few more questions in while we still have everyone here in one room
Yes.
for next session? Just want to ask the group.
Oh, you can ask them now.
Huh?
You can ask them now.
I was just whether or not the rest of the group wants me to ask these questions.
Oh.
We want to know from previous sessions why they decided to do the sacrifice to the Frost Maiden. Because we know that Frost Maiden creates an army out of these guys now. Is this something we should divulge and see if any of these guys are in cahoots with a Frost Maiden when this?
Mm.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
And as you bring that up, that actually triggers something.
Oh shit.
But I do think
Next session. Yeah.
that is something for everyone to be involved.
Yeah. All right.
So that wraps up this session.
Nice one.
It was a good one. Yeah.
I would agree.
These meetings are fun, man.
Good shit, Icarus.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
incredible how you can do all those voices. No.
Well, it's the same cut and paste voice.
No, I do the same.
How are you?
That's you just fucking talked for like 10 different people.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Okay, yeah, this was definitely a tough one, and I needed to review notes multiple times. But goddamn, you guys have a lot of things to do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
We get some DM
It
hints
went
as well.
from,
Don't fuck with the
"Oh."
dragons. Don't go to the Durgar. Yeah.
What is the correct order that we should
Yeah.
do? How do we avoid a TPK?
Yeah.
I mean, as you said, there are. Well, right now you have 4 interest points.
Mhm. Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna find out if this Dugar is any good at crafting. Make me some night vision goggles.
Ooh, really? Wow.
I don't know.
Take
'Cause
it
I mean, I
nice.
would say the meeting lasted about 2 hours. The first interrogatory was 1 hour. There would be 3, and the 4 hours travel from Lonelywood to Brinchander. That's 7 hours. So the Durgar is under the spell for another hour.
Mhm.
I don't know what he thinks. Once this spell ends, he's not going anywhere. This slaver is not fucking getting off the hook, man. I mean, we'll enslave him to carry our bags. He'll be our caddy.
Yeah.
Since we lost Reek.
Oh yeah, we did. We
Hold on, my
did.
grandma's calling.
What's the name of the other guy?
Yeah, we lost him.
Reek.
Yeah, Reek.
How did he die again?
Didn't he run off and with his arms bound inside the keep of Nilfar or something?
Oh, okay.
We had him tied up.
Oh, we
And
just let
took
him
him through
go.
the base, through the underground tunnel, came up, and we're.
I remember he died by some either burning hands or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
then the other Durgar that you got prisoner was one from Caer Dineval that they were hidden on a shelf.
Yeah, the base. Yeah. But he's still imprisoned, supposedly.
Most likely.
Yeah.
And then this one. You haven't named it yet.
Yes. Bo? What's his name? You're talking to yourself. I can't hear you. You muted yourself.
He's talking to his grandma.
Uh-huh. He's drummer.
Grandma.
Yeah, okay. This is cool.
All right, good session. I'm kind of interested to see what happened next week.
Mm.
Thank you for coming.
My
People-
guess is, yeah, there's some of them are in cahoots. Maybe some we didn't meet yet, but or someone had a rival or something, and they thought it would be convenience, and they blew out of proportion or something. I don't know.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. All right. Hopefully, I pass my test tomorrow.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Hey, guys,
And don't forget to
Alright.
check the moose test.
What is the moose test?
The moose test is something we always do in Sweden because the height of a moose, they got skinny legs, and their body is heavy as fuck. It's like 200, 250 kilo, like 500 pounds. So when you hit them, their entire body flies straight into the windshield and you die. Right?
You die?
You die because you get the full force of 500 pounds straight through the windshield. So the moose test is basically there's a moose on like a fake moose or a dummy, and you're supposed to go full speed, hit the brake, let go of the brake, crank your car to the left, crank your car to the right, and slow down. So it's like a maneuver.
What the fuck? Do you actually do that in Sweden?
Yeah. Everyone does a moose
Badass.
test. Let's see if I can find it. Give me a sec.